everyone, this is Bree from HK Beauty, and
I'm Elle from Elle Lash Artistry.
hey,
We have matching shirts. We hung out today.
happy feels.
I know, always.
Yes. So today we're having, a girls' day, and it is coronavirus, and we thought we should talk about it because no one in the lash industry is talking about it yet. Can you unlock your phone for the notes?
And we think it's very important to always be 100% as best as you can sanitation and disinfection, even without the coronavirus. Just always things to remember and really apply between every individual client, in between, and just better at-home practice.
So we'll talk about some extras, but also you can do this on the daily, and we recommend it.
Yes, for sure.
So, number one is if you had a bed or a chair, doesn't matter what you use, whatever the client sits on, make sure that you try to have as little linens as possible so you can easily wipe down. It may be uncomfortable for a little bit, or just tell them to deal with it for a sec. And also with blankets dress up.
I really have taken away my blankets, to be honest with you. I have them at my shop, and I've just been telling my clients just to dress a little warmer, just because it's just less contact that we have to worry about. I like to wipe down I use not massage beds, I use chairs. And so I wipe down my chairs between every client. I do that anyway, but you know, sometimes we fail, sometimes we forget, sometimes we get a little busy. So adding that extra 2 to 3 minutes in between each client so you can wipe it all down. And I like to use Cavicide, thanks. Wipes. I get them on Amazon, or you can get them at your beauty supply store.
And what I do is kind of similar, but I don't do wipes. I do the spray of the Young Living Thieves all-purpose house cleaner.
Oh, it smells so good.
And I put it in a spray bottle, and I just spray it everywhere, no matter what. It's kind of
like, it doesn't have like that chemically smell too.
No.
It has a really nice,
and so
clean
it seems like I
smell.
put perfume in the air, but really I'm cleaning. It's because Lysol was giving me headaches, and so switch to the natural one, and it smells good, and it's always great.
Oh yeah. Also, you really want to remember doing the UV cleaning light or sterilizing light just more regularly. Like, even though if you soak them, even if you soak them in your little jars or your nail compress, I have like the little white nail jars that you can get.
One.
Even though I soak those all day, I still put them in the UV sterilizer, let them sit in there for how long? An hour or so?
It depends on the UV light. Sometimes it's usually 40 minutes.
Oh, okay. So it's not too
40
long.
40 minutes to an hour?
So it's always important to keep another set of your favorite tweezers as well. Because right now, even we don't have that 45 minutes to wait for them to sterilize. No. So keeping those, an extra set of hair tweezers, 2, 3, just to keep on the safe side. And if you drop one, you always have 2.
Yes. And going with that, want to make sure that we stay and probably add an extra 5 minutes onto your timing. 5 minutes will go fast. Like, it won't ruin your schedule whatsoever if you had 5 minutes per client, just so you can take those extra cleaning measures of cleaning everything down.
And I mean, like with mine, after I wipe it down with the Cavicide wipes, it's still wet. So you need that 2 to 3 minutes for it to dry.
Yes.
Because who wants to sit on a wet surface? You know?
And sometimes I think it'll like take the color out of your clothes.
Oh, does it? Oh,
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, Once upon a time it did.
Oh, well, I don't know. I haven't had any problems because I let it dry. So there we go.
There you go.
There you go. Wearing masks. A little known tip. I actually found this out from a client that's a nurse. If you are wearing masks, there's a proper way to put them on. I had no idea. So if I didn't know, you guys might not know. You cannot whatsoever touch the inside of your mask. You have to make sure that you cannot touch it, because what it does, it doesn't filter the bacteria that it's supposed to. I had no idea. I was kind of mind blown. So when I found that out, you can't just like lay them everywhere you want to. You really have to make sure you are not touching that inside.
And I would even do like 1 per client.
Oh, for
like,
sure.
Don't have one all day long. Don't have one for the month. Like, do a reusable one all day long. And even if you have a VOG mask with it, so put the medical mask and then put the VOG mask on top of that.
Is that the new black one?
You can get it any color, but it has like the little vent right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, for sure. And offer masks to your clients as well, and make sure you maybe show them how to properly put it on, because they might not even know, and that could actually help them outside of the lash studio.
Hey.
Something that we always do, you know, basic, wash your hands before and after each client. I mean, sometimes, like I said, we forget, we get in a rush, but always remember keeping those hands clean between each client. something to keep in doing, but also it shows the client as well as how we being sanitized. Yeah, I mean, just sanitizing is, we're around their eyes, so we're taking these extra precautions to make sure, hey, we are clean, like we're good. What else have we got here? We've got,
when your clients come in, also, every new appointment that comes in, have them just wash their hands and then they can enter the facility.
That's
so,
a good idea.
They open the door, come in, wash their hands first.
Oh, yeah.
And then so that way it'll also invite cleanliness. And wash your doorknobs like morning, lunch, afternoon.
Just take a little break and
wipe it down, done, fast.
Here's some really cool ideas that we were just sitting around thinking of. Maybe have your clients have, like when they're checking out, so less transaction between you and the client that you already had. Have them have their credit card on file so you don't have to touch their credit card, or have them prepay or send Venmo or something like that, because you don't have to touch cash or cards, so it's less transaction.
Well, Venmo would be okay then.
Yeah, or PayPal.
Okay, so Venmo, PayPal, or card on file.
Or card on file, yeah. So those ways you don't have to touch anything, and it's just
clean.
Clean.
Make sure you're cleaning your phones too. Alcohol wipe it down.
Did you
put your phone in the UV light and it's okay?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I had no
idea. They
idea.
actually make UV phone cleaners. Like just like a little pocket. Looks
Did
like
you
a
know
wallet.
the phone is probably one of the most nastiest things?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And we put it to their face. It's so weird. The blankets we already went over.
Yep. I think we actually went over everything.
Oh, another last little thing. I don't know if you guys have trays out. Like, hey,
Lash trays,
sorry. Hey, we're gonna mix in some CCs and Ds. Have your lash trays, if you're working on that lash tray, work on that. Have the other one sealed up in lash containers in your drawers, because then that's less, if someone else walks in and sneezed and they got all the lashes, like, it's just better to have work on one tile at a time. Take the tile out, switch it. It might be a little bit more time, but honestly, it can save you and your client from anything. Oh, it's totally worth it.
And one thing we did talk about was like if you could sanitize the lashes, which I don't think you necessarily would. Like, I wouldn't spray it with Lysol and I wouldn't spray it with anything.
No.
Because then when you apply it, it'll get wet and then it'll get in their eyes.
What about distilled water? Because we use that to, I use...
You could put your primer, you can prime your lashes and that just like kind of rinse it off. Or another thing I was thinking is you could, it might mess up the paper a little bit though, like if you use your lash cleanser on it.
Or maybe make it a little diluted solution you can spray on it.
Yeah, like if you put your lash cleanser instead of in a foam pump, put it in like a little spray thing. That might work.
That might
ding,
work.
Ding, ding!
There we go.
And this is why we talk. Because we get good ideas.
I know.
Cool.
All right. Well, we want to thank you. Let us know if you guys have any ideas that we didn't go over, because more ideas, the better way we can share. And we want to thank you.
Yes, thank you for watching us. We did this on a whim because we know in the lash industry we need to talk about this. In the beauty industry we need to talk about it because the world is talking about it right now. We never know what's going to happen, so we got to stay up to date. And even so, hopefully you do this on the daily and have this be a reminder of to stay clean, stay good, and we'll be fine. We'll live.
Exactly.
We're fine.
We're fine.
Right? High five.
Right.
Yeah. Cool.
Bye.
Bye.